Good day, everyone. Today, we were going to report Chapter 14, Payment for Honor. So, this critical section of negotiable instrument law governs the process where the third party, the payer for honor, voluntarily pays the bill of exchange, thereby safeguarding the credit of the party liable on the instrument. So, we will investigate the requirements, effects, and resulting rights and liabilities associated with payment for honor. Payment for honor. Payment for honor is a payment made by a third person on behalf of the drawer or endorser after a bill of exchange has been dishonored, done to protect the credit of the person for whom payment is made. So the purpose of payment for honor, first is to save the credit or reputation of the drawer or endorser who would otherwise be held liable for a dishonor bill. The second is to prevent further liability such as protest fees and additional interest. Third is to ensure the holder get paid even if the drawee refuse to pay. Number four is to maintain trust and smooth financial relationship among parties involved in negotiable instrument. Section 171. Who may pay for honor? Who? Any person, whether party to a bill or not. When? After the bill has been protested for non-payment. For whom? For the owner of any person liable on the bill or for the person whose account is withdrawn. Note that this provision is not applicable to promissory notes. Section 172 and 173. How payment is made? Not a voluntary payment. To be valid, the payment must be attested by a notarial act of honor. Append to protest. This notarial act may be appended to the protest itself or form an extension to it. Basis of notarial act, the act must be founded in declaration made by the payer for honor or their agent. Declaration must state the payer's intention to pay the bill for honor for whose honor the payment is being made. This is the requisites of valid payment for honor. Dishonored in protest. The bill must be dishonored by non-payment. It must be protested for non-payment. Payer. Payment is made supra protest by any person, even the party to the bill. Notarial act. Number 4, payment is attested by notarial act of honor. And number 5, the notarial act is based on the payer's declaration. Section 174. Preference for party. The rule where two or more persons offer to pay for the honor of different parties. Preference given. The person whose payment will discharge the most parties to the bill is given preference. Example is offered to pay for A, discharge B, C, and D. T offers to pay for C, discharges only D. Is given preference.
And hi, I'm Marklen Bicolot, and I'll be the one will be tackling about this next section further. And now, let's begin.
So, Section 175, Effect of Payment. First, it is a discharge of parties. All parties subsequent to the party for whose honor it is paid are discharged. For subrogation, the payer for the honor is subrogated for the holder, who is steps in the shoes of. To the next one, the payer's right. The payer succeeds to the right and duties of the holder as regards the party for whose honor he pays and the parties liable in that party. So, it is a payment made after the protest to save the honor of a party, or it satisfies the holder and transferred to the rights to the payer. So, the key effects. Holder can claim is fully discharged. Other, a payer takes the honor rights against the honored party. Also, payer can recover only from the party for whose honor he paid. The next one is without a prior declaration, then no reimbursement right. Example, after dishonor, Jew pays for the drawer, so holder must give him the bill. So, another for this is Leah first for endorser A, so she can only recover the endorser A. And lastly, Ron pays without declaring, so valid payment but he can not recover for that one. So let's move to another section, holder refusal and payer's right. So section 76, holder's refusal. If the holder of a bill refuses to receive the payment, so per protest, he loses his right of recourse against any party who will have been discharged by that payment. The holder may refuse payment for honor if it's not made after protest or the payer doesn't specify whose honor protected or being protected. If refusal proper, holder loses no rights. If holder improperly refuses, he may liable for resulting damages. Shortly example. So the payer cannot identify whose honor he pays. Holder may validly refuse. And another one, if a stranger offers payment before protest, holder improperly refuse. May protest and holder may refuse. So let's move on to section 177, payer's right. The payer for honor on paying the holder is entitled to receive two things, the bill itself and the protest. A payer for honor has the following rights after making valid payment. So, the first is right to receive the bill itself. The holder must surrender the actual instrument to the payer. This gives the payer legal control over the bill and proves that the holder claim it's fully satisfied. The second one is the right to receive the protest. The payer must also be given the protest document, which formally proves that the bill was dishonored. The protest supports the payer's later claim for reimbursement. The third one is right to reimbursement, if only properly declared. The payer may cover the full amount plus interest from the party for whose honor he paid. This applies only if he declared whose honor he was protecting. The fourth is right to enforce the holder's right. After receiving the bill and protest, the payer steps into the shoes of the holder against the honored party. And here is the examples. Bill itself. Sum pays for the honor of endorser A. The holder must hand Sum the bill itself, showing that Sum now owns the claim. To the protest, along with the bill, Sum must also receive the protest documents proving the bill was dishonored, which he will use to claim the reimbursement. And for the reimbursement, since Sum declared he was paying for endorser A, he may now demand repayment for A. And the last one, no declaration. If Sum didn't declare was honor he paid, the payment is valid, but he cannot recover from anyone.